Guy.
Al liked to find the guy that he thought nobody else particularly thought of as a first, second, or third round pick.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high, twisting, hang time spiral.
To this day, Ray Guy remains the only punter drafted in the first round, and he was a steal.
Al, as you know, likes to do things that are a little off the charts.
Al Davis was a risk taker. Al knew a player when he saw one, and he'd go after him.
Al was always a guy who dared to be different, not just to be different, but because he thought it was right.
Ray was born on December 22, 1949 in Swainsboro, Georgia. Guy attended Thompson High School in Thompson, Georgia. Ray was a four-sport athlete, playing football, basketball, baseball, and track. In football, he played quarterback, safety, linebacker, tailback, alongside doing kicking and punting. Guy led Thompson to a Georgia Class A state football championship in 1967 and 68. While in high school, Guy averaged 49.7 yards per punt. Guy attended University of Southern Mississippi playing football and baseball. Guy was both a punter and kicker at the University of Southern Mississippi. In 1972, he kicked a 93-yard punt in a game against the University of Mississippi. He led the nation with an average of 46.2 yards per punt, also kicking a then NCAA record 61-yard field goal in a snowstorm during a game in Utah. The current longest is 67, which is longer than the NFL's record of 66. Guy continued playing baseball at Southern Miss, striking out 266 batters in 200 innings. He was also starting safety at Southern Miss during his senior year. He set a single-season record with 8 interceptions and was named All-American Defensive Back by the Walter Camp Football Foundation. After his senior season, he was also first-team All-American honors from the Football Writers Association of America as a punter. Guy was named Most Valuable Player of the 1972 Chicago College All-Star Game, in which an all-star team of college seniors played the current Super Bowl champion. His college career average was 44.7 yards per punt and is still a record at Southern Miss to this day. Guy was the first punter ever to be selected in the first round in the NFL draft, when the Oakland Raiders selected him with the 23rd overall pick of the 1973 NFL Draft. In his career as a punter, Guy played his entire career with the Oakland and Los Angeles Raiders. He was selected to 7 Pro Bowls, including 6 in a row from 1973 to 1978. He was named as the punter on the NFL's 75th and 100th anniversary teams. His trademark was kicking high hang-time punts that stayed in the air for long periods of time. Pro Football Hall of Fame historian Joe Horrigan once said of Guy, "He's the first punter you could look at and say, he won games." In Super Bowl 18, he punted 7 times for a 42.7 yard average and had 5 punts down inside the 20. Guy was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame as a member of the class of 2014 on August 2nd, 2014. For many years before his induction, he was considered one of the most worthy players who had not yet been selected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. In his enshrinement speech, he proudly proclaimed, "Now the Hall of Fame has a complete team." As you can see on here, at the time of his retirement, he held almost every single NFL postseason and regular season punting record. This is the player who brought the concept of hang time to the NFL, a stat that today's special teams coaches can absolutely not do without. This is a player who also pinned opposing offenses back inside their 20, making them drive 80 yards at least, winning the battle of field position before anyone realized there was even a fight. This is a player who revolutionized his corner of the sport, just as coaches and owners in the Hall of Fame changed theirs. Guy never had a punt returned for a touchdown, and just 3 of his 1,049 career punts were ever blocked.